Let's slowly and steadily begin to settle in. And if your mind is busy, just begin there, knowing the mind is busy. Busy mind is like this. And in this moment, I invite you to sense into what is needed for you and your practice. You may give yourself permission to know this. I can know this. And as you remember the body breathing, orient to knowing the body and the space that you're physically in. You may be able to sense the contact that you have with your body and wherever you are. Knowing and sensing that we are here together, this earth underneath us. So if you're up for it, let's continue to collectively aim to be present, heartful, mindful, sensing into this space. Perhaps even touching in to a sense of deep well-being. And if this is difficult, know it is difficult. Difficulty is like this. And perhaps give yourself permission for your practice to take form and shape through movement. If you need to move a little bit, maybe even a lot. And you may be able to sense into the stillness within the movement, knowing the moving, changing sensations, sounds, while also attuning to the gaps in between stillness and movement. And where is attention now? Just gently relax into this knowing. If it was in thinking, you may take a slight energetic shift back and down with attention, sensing the body within the space that you're in. And you may be able to allow your weight to fall a little bit more into the earth. Perhaps intending to anchor attention. You may do this simply by noticing and sensing hearing, and in this moment, you may also notice and sense pleasant, unpleasant, neutral, hearing, pleasant, hearing, unpleasant, hearing, pleasant. As attention steadies with hearing, hearing, there can be a deeper sense of space that begins to arise that contains the whole of our experience. And perhaps sensing into hearing and breathing, along with sensing the contact that you have, the pressure that your body has against the surface of where you are, breathing and hearing. Attuning to this moment can be simple and not easy. In some ways, there can be a sense of generosity that we can incline to bring to this moment. Generosity of presence, a generosity of spirit. Even when meeting difficulty, perhaps just be willing. Breathing, hearing. May a sense of well-being arise We can't make it happen, but we can be willing and inclined as we remember the body breathing, knowing and sensing hearing. And as you remember the body breathing and hearing, what do you notice and sense? And as you notice and sense it, what happens? And sometimes it's helpful to remember to notice and sense these movements of mind of pushing away, clinging, spacing out. And if you notice and sense the edge of this, it can invite us into the opportunity to befriend whatever is arising, even if resistance is what we meet. May loving kindness arise. And just a gentle reminder when we incline to befriend the moment with loving kindness, ourselves and others, there can be a contraction, resistance. We can meet uncomfortable sensations and feelings. And that's part of what happens when we incline to include and befriend. So we remember the body breathing, the contact of the body and the earth.